Okay, so I've decided that um, I'm going to record my journey through this. Um, this is the story of my fibroid removal. Um, my name is Aiden. I am a 23-year-old transgender man. If you don't know what that means I went from assigned at birth as a female to my correct gender and identity as male. Um, uh, if you want a blog about that, let me know. But we're not talking about that. Right now we're talking about my fibroid. So back in 2017, um, I went to the doctor. I actually was taken to the ER, urgent care actually, um, because I started randomly bleeding with a lot of pain, um, and the bleeding didn't stop. Um, my friend had to come from work and take me to the urgent care. Um, they kept me in there overnight for like 8 hours in a waiting room. I was in there for 8 hours, going on 10 hours until they told me, oh, just come back the next day, we'll do an ultrasound. So I stayed in there for 10 hours for nothing. Anywho, um, the next morning I went to go get an ultrasound done. That's when they told me that they had found a fibroid and that I should talk to my gynecologist. So, of course, I got with a gynecologist, the closest one, one that was closest to me, and I went in to see him. In which, and it was a male gynecologist. Um, long story short, he didn't take care of me. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil that for you. He did not take care of me at all. I wouldn't be making this video if he did. Um, he did find the fibroid, which was 4.5 centimeters by 5.1 by 5.9. So at the biggest, 6 centimeters. Um, a lot of people don't think that's pretty. That a lot of people don't think that's big, but that's kind of big. But it still qualifies as a large fibroid. So I asked for it to be removed. I didn't want to take medicine. I was already on a lot of different medicines, including birth control, and it wasn't helping. I wanted it to be removed before it caused any other damage. Mind you, I was not really in a relationship at the time, and he told me that he didn't want to send me to any surgeons because removing the fibroid could damage my chance at having kids. That's opposite of what it does. Keeping the fibroid can actually damage my chance of having kids. It can cause very much pain. It could cause birth defects in the child, everything like that. He didn't want to remove it. He didn't want to send me to anybody to get it removed. He literally told me that I should come back with my partner, my boyfriend, husband, some male, to actually make the decision. I never thought I would have to deal with a doctor like that, but I did. I got one of the doctors that believed that my husband should decide whether or not this gets removed from my body. I was very irritated at this, and I wanted a different gynecologist. And when I asked if I could get switched to a different doctor, I was told no. They told me that I could not switch to a different doctor because only that doctor knew about my issues. And I'm like, what is a medical record for then? What are medical records for then? But it didn't make sense. I did not go back to him. I didn't feel comfortable going back to him. Um, the exams that he did on me, while they were normal exams, I always walked away in pain. I didn't know that those exams weren't supposed to be painless. Um, I only went to him once, never went again. Fast forward a couple years, this fibroid was still causing me issues, but I decided to ignore them. Um, Periods got more painful. Um, like it got to the point where on the first day, I can't move. I can barely move. I can barely eat. I can barely do anything. I am known to run fevers on my period, like high fevers, as if I'm sick. It was horrible. And I was so confused because anybody I talked to about this, they would say that they didn't have periods that bad. Like, they would be confused at what I was talking about. It was horrible. The pain was unbearable. I was spending money out the butt on feminine products to help with this. Nothing worked. Medicine didn't work. Heat didn't work. Nothing worked. But I figured, I probably just have to deal with this because I was told by so many doctors that, oh, women just have fibroids throughout their life. But it wasn't bad enough to get it removed. So I believed them. And I kept going. Uh, Fast forward to 2019, 2018, 2019, where I was, as a respite sitter, I was taking care of a child, and his mom was actually a delivery and labor nurse, and I told her about everything that would happen and why sometimes when it came to my time of the month, I had to take a day off, and she told me she was so confused when I told her the story, and she was like, why didn't he take it out? Why didn't he send you to anybody? And I said, because he said that I should talk to my husband about it. And she immediately recommended me to doctors that would take it out, no questions asked. It still took me a year and a half getting health insurance before I could get in with a doctor. It is 2021 now. So from 2017 to 2021. Um, Specifically September of 2017 to February of 2021. That's not even a full 4 years. Not even a full 4 years. By this time, I'm already well into my first year of transitioning. I'm ready to get on testosterone. I'm ready for it. And I talked to my hormone therapist, in which she told me she could remove the fibroid. The relief I felt, I started crying. The relief I felt. So all I did was tell this woman my story, and she was automatically like, yes, I'll remove it. I'll remove it if you want me to. I was so happy. So she got me into do an ultrasound to see how big it was, see how they could go about it, because we didn't think it grew, or if it did grow, it could only be a little bit. We went in and it was around 8 centimeters by 11.4 by 13 point something. So it went from 6 centimeters at the largest to 13 now. It grew 7 centimeters in less than 4 years. But my first OB thought that it wasn't nothing wrong. I had been to the urgent care multiple times about this fibroid. I've been in pain. I've been going to them asking for help, and they keep telling me, oh, it's just a large fibroid. There's nothing wrong. You're going to feel pain from this, but it's fine. What? My hormone therapist, who is also OB, I think she's also OB, yeah. She automatically said that it needed to be removed. No questions asked. Didn't ask me to go a different way. She said, I'll remove it if you want me to. and my surgery date was scheduled for May. Notice I said was. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been feeling immense pressure, intense, not immense, both. Very bad pressure in my bladder and my pelvis and my abdomen, and now in my stomach. It is kind of hard to finish eating anything, and if I do eat a whole meal, I am in pain afterwards. This fibroid is pushing into my bladder, it's pushing into my stomach. But doctors kept telling me for 4 years that there was nothing wrong. Um, I went to my OB today. Today is March the 11th, 2021. My surgery was scheduled for May 12th, May 3rd, May 12th, one of those days. When I went to go see my OB today, he told me that he had some sooner dates. He would get back to me, but he had dates as early as 3 weeks from now to get this removed and to get it completely out. So I'm going for it. I'm scared. I'm only 23. Did I say 23 in the beginning or 24? I'm about to be 24. I'm only 23. This scares me. This is my first major surgery. We are going to see if we can do it laparoscopically, but if he can't do it laparoscopically, he's gonna have to do a mastectomy. Don't let me mispronounce that. He's gonna have to go through my abdomen. I'm scared. I've done my research, I've watched videos, but I'm still scared. But when I find out the date, I'll let everybody know. And I'm gonna finish this vlog out. By the time you see this, I will probably post this up while I'm on bed rest, and then do a separate video post-op, because post-op, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to feel what it feels like to have, well, I'll be on T by this time, so I won't even know. I'll never have known what a regular menstrual cycle felt like. Never. But I won't be in pain anymore, and I'm ready. Hi guys, today is March 16th, 2021. I know it's a little late. I know I said that I was going to update as soon as I knew if my surgery date got changed. I've actually known for about a week now. I just did not find the time to update. As you can see, I don't look okay. I don't feel okay anymore. Part of the reasons I didn't update was due to medical reasons. I'll get to that a little bit later in the video. But my surgery date is the 16th of April. It is exactly 1 month from now. I'm a little scared. I was gonna have my surgery in Greenville, but that is now changed due to my doctor in Seneca having a earlier date. So now it's gonna be done in Seneca, but it went from May the 12th to April the 16th. So it's really good. That's like a whole month early. So really good, in which I need it earlier, and that's what we're about to get into, the medical issues. This fibroid is constantly growing. Like we said, it grew 6 centimeters in under 4 years. So I don't know at what rate it grows. I don't know what contributes to it, but we have to get it out as soon as possible to help me. It has started to push into my bladder, which is making it very uncomfortable for anything dealing with the bathroom. It has also started to push into my stomach a little bit. So it's very uncomfortable to eat. It's kind of like just causing pressure right there. So I have to slowly eat like small meals throughout the day. If I try to do like a big meal, I end up my stomach just ends up hurting really really bad. Like cramping really bad. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Um I don't feel good. I keep constantly getting random pains, the random pressure, back pains. I'm always tired. I don't feel good anymore. I have been kind of putting on a front for everybody, making it seem like I feel better than I actually do. I don't feel good anymore. I honestly feel like if I could take off work now and just wait until my surgery, I would. I honestly would. I don't feel good no more. It's causing problems with my physical therapy. Certain exercises that I have to do, it makes it really uncomfortable. Like I have to do physical therapy for my ankle, and there's like my warm up is on being on a bike for 8 minutes. It makes it super uncomfortable to be on that bike past 2 minutes. It's it's a lot right now. Um, the next update probably won't be until the 9th of April. Either the 9th of April, when that's my last day of work, or the 12th of April for my pre op. I don't know. I'll try to keep you guys updated on how I'm feeling a little bit better. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for now. I'll see you guys later. Bye. So it is April 4th, 2021. It is Easter. Um, I have 12 days until my surgery. It has been annoying because I've been fighting with the Medicaid office because for some reason some of my information wasn't correct, and then I called them 3 weeks in a row trying to get my information corrected, and the first three ladies that I talked to didn't tell me I had to send in some kind of verification. They were just like, oh yeah, I'll change that, it's fine. So I called last week on the 2nd because my surgery nurse called me and was like, hey, your information's still not correct. We got everything set for your surgery. We just need insurance to kind of go for it, or we can't really do anything. You'll be like charged full price for the surgery. I was like, what the hell? So I called again and I apologized to the woman beforehand. I was like, hey, I'm sorry, but you're about to hear something from me because this is like the third week in a row that, oh, the fourth week in a row that I've called and I've been trying to get my information correct. And I was like, and she goes, well, it says here we're just waiting for verification from you. And I was like, what verification? And she was like, did they not tell you you need to send something in to verify your birthday and your address? And I was like, no, or else I would have been sent it in. So here's me at work flipping my lid because it's gonna take it takes a process. It takes a while for information to go through and for me to get a new card. So she was like, hey, if your driver's license has your birthday and your correct address and it's in date, send it to this email. Take a picture, send it to this email, and it'll get verified. It's like, great. And she was like, you gotta give us at least 48 hours, like business hours. And I was like, okay. So at the earliest it can be done Monday, at the latest Tuesday. But my information should be correct. So my by Wednesday my surgeon can have everything through because I have pre-op on the 12th and they have to have my insurance information. But she was like, oh, it's gonna take about 5 to 7 business days. And I'm like, That means my new Medicaid card and insurance card probably won't be here until the week of my surgery. So it's like crunching for time. So that was irritating. Um, Also, today is just, I don't know, today has just been a bad day. Like, I woke up earlier and I was fine, but I've been dealing with just sharp pains. Just sharp pains. Like, all on my right side where the fibroid is, it's just constant sharp pains. I took a nap to try to get rid of them. I woke back up, they were still there. It's constant sharp pains. So, we're back on that feeling. 12 days. Yeah, 12 days. The fact that today I had to call the Medicaid office because it's been about a month. They were supposed to fix my information that my address I get. I moved to a new address. I need to change that. But my birthday, I put in the correct birthday. The fact that they had the wrong birthday, I don't know what happened. But a month of trying to get it fixed and being told different things by different people. The first three women didn't even tell me that I need to send in verification. Fourth woman said she was gonna put my request in. It'd take about 48 hours. I think I covered that in literally just before this video. It's the 7th, by the way, April 7th. Well, I called this morning and the lady I talked to was like, I don't know why she told you that. We can't guarantee that it's going to be 48 hours. It's probably going to take more than that. I can see that your ticket is open, but yeah, no one's seen it yet. And I was like, how many times I have to tell y'all that I've been trying to get with y'all for a month and talking about this, trying to get it changed, and my surgery is next week. My surgery is next week. My pre-op is Monday. I need this information correct. I've been calling for a whole month now. I was upset. I actually called my partner, highly upset, crying on my way to work this morning. So I was having a full-on meltdown at like 8:30 in the morning. And she was like, call them back and ask for a supervisor, like ask for a higher up, because the woman was like, only we can't fix it, only higher ups can. So she was like, ask for a higher up. So I called them back and I was talking to the woman. I was like, I understand that this is not your problem, you didn't do this, but I need to speak to a supervisor because the fact that I've been trying to get information changed for over a month and my surgery is literally next week and it still hasn't been changed is unacceptable. And she immediately was like, whoa, what happened? And I told her, and she was like, yeah, I can change that information right here, right now. So she changed it, and I was like, are you sure it's going to be updated in your system? She was like, I promise you it's updated in my system. So I still got transferred to a supervisor, in which I told her everything that happened. I could not remember, like, all the women's names, but I told her what happened. And she even said that it was unacceptable that it had taken that long. Like, the first three women should have been said I needed verification sent in. Even then, when I called back and said that even with my verification, like, stuff is still not done, they should have been pushed it through, especially it's been a month. And she was like, this is not acceptable. I'm very sorry you had to go through that. And I told her, I was like, I mean, that's fine, but like, the last woman was telling me that maybe I should go up to my office, like my Medicaid office in town, and I'm like, I don't have transportation. I ride the bus. And I work 5 days a week right now. Like, I can't go anywhere, make an appointment anywhere without missing a whole day of work because I won't have a ride. And she was like, yeah, that was unacceptable. That she was like, I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. And she was like, let me check and make sure that it is updated in our system. And she checked and made sure, verified everything. She was like, yes, in our system, it is changed. It is done. I was like, okay, great. how long until my doctors can see that, and she was like, it should be between 24 and 72 hours. So at the latest, Monday, the day of my pre-op. And I was like, okay, well, I don't think they're gonna need my insurance card, but like, what am I gonna do about that? She was like, we're mailing you out new insurance cards right now. It's okay, but it still probably won't get here in time. But hoping and praying, but I doubt it's gonna get here before Monday. But I did leave a message with my doctor's office letting them know that, hey, my information has been changed. It should go through. So hopefully the nurse gets that information tomorrow and can put everything through. But oof, I tell you guys, that upset me all day today until I got it fixed. Like, that upset me so bad. That upset me so bad. Like, it shouldn't have been a thing. I guess that's dealt with. It should be fine. Sorry, I'm tired. It is currently 10:16. It is like past my bedtime. And yes, I have a bedtime. I am 24. I have a bedtime, and that's only because I have to get up at 7:30 in the morning. I try to make sure I'm in bed by a decent time. But yeah, that's my update for today. I guess I'll give another update on the 12th on my pre-op. After my pre-op. Okay, bye. Oh, it's April 10th. It's 6 days before my surgery. Um, I'm better today, but yesterday was one of the more painful days that I've had. I was in the back of my job crying because of the pain that I was feeling. Like, it hurt to use the bathroom so bad yesterday and to eat. Uh, 6 days. So it is the day before my surgery. As you can see, all my piercings have been changed out except for my tongue. I am changing that out tomorrow morning because I am scared I will bite my tongue ring and break it. Because they have to be plastic. Today has been one of the more painful days. Um, I didn't take any medicine today, mainly because my medicine makes me sleepy, and I had someone that wanted to hang out with me for the first time in a while. Not like it's our first time hanging out in a while, but like it's gonna be a while before we hang out again. We went to the mall. Um, but yesterday, like last night and this morning, so I was like in a good amount of pain. I just didn't really say anything to anybody. Because I'm so used to kind of pushing it off and doing it without meds. The first few days I did have my medicine, it was like very, very helpful. I was napping a lot though. I was napping a good bit. But yeah, tomorrow, uh, it is 6:33 right now. So in 12 hours, wait, yeah, in 12 hours, I have to be at the hospital. I am excited because it finally gets to get out. Today was one of my more bloated days. I'll post up a picture to show what that looks like. As you can see, I was very, very bloated, very uncomfortable. Any pants I wore were very uncomfortable today. I only ate a few bites while I was out. I saved the rest when I came home. Kind of gonna munch on it all day and well for the rest of the night until it's time to go to bed. Gonna go ahead and of course make sure that my room is spotless before I leave. Gonna make sure that I have my bag packed tonight. That way there's no way I forget anything in the morning. And yeah. Um I got everything planned out. If my ride cancels, I've already planned to take an Uber. I have a friend helping me with the fees for that, so either way it's gonna happen. Um I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I know people tell me that I shouldn't be nervous, that it's gonna be okay. Um the only surgery I've ever had in life was my wisdom teeth taken out. And I'm about to have this. So I'm very nervous. I am very nervous. But I'm try my best to kind of stay calm, stay collected, not let it get to me. I do know that I'm gonna have stress dreams tonight. That's just inevitable. That happens with me. But my sister will be there by my side. I'm gonna be okay. I guess my next update will be, since I'm not taking my laptop with me, my next update will be when I'm home. I might actually update on my phone while I'm at the hospital and then just upload it. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But I'll definitely let you guys know. Till then, this is Aiden signing off. See you guys tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye. Hi guys, here's an update. Got surgery not so long ago. As you see, my eyes are crusty because I was crying. I feel like shit. I'm hurting. I'm hungry. But it's out. They're going to go try to see if they can find me some better pain meds because I don't think I'm supposed to be in this feeling this right now. Yeah. So I'll post a picture of my scar too. Time off. Good, go take a nap. Coming in with an update. This is day 2. I've been in here now for 24 hours. I say day 2 because, yesterday and then today. I've gotten up and walked twice. It was very difficult. They did go with the abdominal cut. They could not get it out laparoscopically. It was 15 centimeters in all. So it had grew some more. And my left fallopian tube had to be taken out because it was so stretched out because of the fibroid. I got to keep my left ovary, but the fallopian tube, the fibroid was like right up under the fallopian tube and just grew upward, so it just like stretched it. And the fibroid didn't even look like one big mass. It looked like multiple masses. I'm saying that as a warning because in the next few minutes I will post a picture of it. I'll put a picture of my scar. It's pretty big. I'm very sore, very gassy. I haven't passed gas yet though, but I've been burping. I'm just really sore. It does hurt. It hurts to sit up. It hurts to stand up. Can't stand up straight. It just feels like everything's stretching. It's just not good. They want me to keep drinking and keep trying to go to the bathroom. But, it's like kind of hard. Mainly just because I'm like not too thirsty and hungry, but I'm trying. It did hurt. Just not take a deep breath. Coughing? No. No. I hope to God I don't have to sneeze. Because I might start crying. Because even a little bitty cough hurt. So instead of coughing, I've been clearing my throat. And just... hopefully I will be out today. Hopefully I'll get to go home today. But we don't know because I'm still in like a lot of pain. They might have to keep me till at least the afternoon. We'll see. Don't mind my ugly face and my red cheeks. Took a lot of energy to get out of bed. I am walking around. I'm walking around just a little bit because they want me to try getting up there more and more without so much assistance. Because I'm being discharged around lunch and I want to go home. But I'm good. I'm all good. Okay, it is now April 18th. It's been 2 days. Not gonna lie, I'm really glad that I did watch all those videos beforehand because I know exactly what they did. I know why everything hurts and why it is what it is. The people that said there was gonna be a lot of gas and it was gonna hurt were fucking right. That shit hurts so bad. Fuck that. I thought I knew walking around wasn't gonna be easy because of exactly how they did it. They did have to do the large incision, so really is difficult standing up straight and walking. But I'm on a normal diet, so that's all good. Supposed to be practicing taking deep breaths because of my asthma and stuff like that, and I have been. I really have been. I got my inhaler right here beside me in case I need it. The first night after surgery, when I was still in the hospital, was pretty good. They gave me good food, everything, but by the second day, I was really ready to go home. Like, I got up and got dressed myself. I was so ready to go home. Came home yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. He smelled. And of course I had my friend coming over and taking care of me, so that was really nice, and he's still here. Um, and my sister came up here, but tomorrow I am officially stationed at my mom's house because she doesn't want me out of her sight. So yeah, recovery is definitely hard. Like, I have this itch in the back of my throat that I've like since the day of my surgery, and I have not coughed yet because I'm so scared to hurt myself. So I've just kind of been like roughly clearing my throat, and that's not helping in the slightest either.
The growl thing.
Yeah, the growl thing. Because I can't cough. I don't want to cough. I've been trying not to sneeze, not to hiccup. I've been trying to avoid so much stuff just so I don't like jolt everything. But I will say it is starting to take a toll on my mental health. Like, I'm glad that it's gone. Like, I'm 100% glad that it's gone. But my thing is, it's like I was already, depressed and stuff because this thing was causing me so much pain and hindering a lot of stuff. And now, like, it's gone, but now I got to sit through the recovery of a lot of pain and hindering a lot of stuff. So, it got to get worse before it gets better. Yeah. My stomach rumbled. I think that's all that I'm going to say for this update. Like I said, it's still only 2 days out. Probably going to wait another week or so and do another update. Because my post-op isn't for a while. Like, my first post-op isn't until, like, May. So we'll see you then. Hi guys, it's been a minute. I am 7 weeks post op and I feel amazing. I am in my recording room. I've changed my whole stuff around. I've changed everything around. I feel amazing. I know in the previous segment you saw a it's raining. Saw a photo of me 1 week post op, and I'm amazed at how much weight was gone just from that. Um I do have some information to share with you that I found out after the fibroid came out. I found out that had I waited any longer to get that surgery, it could have been fatal. I was told this. A week after my surgery, I was admitted back into the hospital with peritonitis. I had got an infection. Um, it was an internal infection though. They couldn't really figure out how it happened, especially a week out. But I did have peritonitis. I had to go back to the hospital, in which I ended up having an allergic reaction to the main antibiotic that fights off peritonitis. So, yeah, I had to call the disease and in like infection center or something like that in my state, and we had to figure out which antibiotic I could take. So I ended up being on about two different antibiotics, going back and forth between them to fight off this infection, in which caused another infection. If you're anything, if you identify as a female or you've had female reproductive organs, you do know that too many antibiotics can cause a yeast infection. So after I fought off the peritonitis, then I had to fight off a yeast infection. So the first 2 weeks of healing were some of the worst weeks of my life. Um, my I already adored and I was just completely all in women that had C-sections. It has grown since then. The fact that I could barely walk around and do stuff for myself, but mothers have to do this with a newborn and sometimes with other kids. You women are strong, and I admire the hell out of you because I could barely do it. My mental health ended up getting worse and worse around week 3 and week 4, given the fact that I felt like I could do stuff, but I knew I couldn't. And it was still hurting. It still hurt. If I, the whole stick where they say it feels like your organs are falling out, it's true. Every time I sat up or stood up, it felt like my organs were coming out of my stomach. It was terrible. Um, I did find out that a lot of things could have been, a lot of things were affected because of the fibroid. I do have ADHD, and I realize now that a part of my brain was constantly focused on how much the fibroid was growing, if it was causing me pain, the discomfort in my body. Now that it's gone, my ADHD has gone haywire. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I do notice that I am able to lose a lot of weight. As you can see, you can even see in my facial structure from the last video, I have lost weight. You can see it in my shoulders. My posture is so much better. I've lost weight. I'm able to keep the weight off, and I'm realizing that because the fibroid was just causing so much swelling, I was never able to keep the weight off. I would show a photo right now of how my weight loss journey is going, but since I'm just now hitting that 6 weeks, 7 weeks, I'm just now working out and getting my diet back right and getting everything together. So I will do a whole separate blog about that, about my weight loss after the fibroid journey. Um, I learned that my past pregnancy, had I not lost the baby when I did, the fibroid could have killed me and the baby. Me and the father of the child always blamed ourselves because of that, but we're finding out now that had we not, like, I say we, but eh, it was a bad journey. Had we not lost the baby, I could have lost my life. And that's really scary to think about. It's scary to know that I was this close to losing my life without knowing it. It's terrible. Um, I have noticed my mental health's a little better since the fibroid's gone. It's a lot better. I feel more comfortable now that it's gone. I'm not in constant pain. I'm not constantly worried about my weight and stuff like that. Like I genuinely feel better now that it's gone. Um, this is something that I'm constantly gonna have to look out for because I do have another fibroid, but it's very very tiny, and they looked at it, they checked it, they don't think that it's gonna cause any damage like the other one did. They think this one is gonna just go on its way. Like it's only like a centimeter. They think it's gonna go on its way. Um, but yeah, to this day, I still think about that. The fact that 4 years ago, had I just been taken seriously and taken care of then, I wouldn't have to deal with this now. So, but it's all right. It's okay because I'm here. I am here. I'm okay and I can keep going. The only thing that I do regret is my grandfather was here for this whole journey with me and he passed away back in January. So he passed away without ever knowing that I got it taken out. That is the only regret that I have. He'd been waiting for me to get it taken out. And I just wish I could see him now and let him see me without the fibroid. I will be making a trip to Greenville soon to see my grandmother though, so she can see me without the fibroid because she has not seen me without it yet. So I really am stoked about that. I can't wait to see her reaction to my weight loss. So thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I hope that no matter what, if you're out there, a woman, half feminine parts, anything like that, uh, no matter what your gender is, if you have a uterus, please make sure you go get checked out and stand your ground because a lot of these doctors don't care about us. Stand your ground and keep fighting until you find a doctor that's going to listen to you and take you seriously. Your health is important. Doesn't matter what your gender is, your health is important. Yes, your reproductive organs don't define you, but they can be the thing that kill you. And I hate to say it like that. Go get checked out and stay safe. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a great life. Bye.